Hey, it's Lynn Brown, and welcome to the Gritty Women Global Podcast. It's been a while. I have missed being here with you guys, and there's a lot to catch up on. Just for the 10-second version of it, on March the 1st, we were in a head on collision and suffered some pretty intense injuries, but more about that later. But today, I just wanted to jump on here and just remind you of our mission and our purpose here. This is a podcast not for perfect people. It's just for people who want to be all that God created them to be. So today I wanted to jump on and salute women everywhere. Yes, it's Mother's Day. We are celebrating mothers today, and a lot of times that brings wonderful memories. It brings just memories that are being created. Even like today, there are new memories created. Sometimes there are thoughts on this day that don't bring happy memories. They're thoughts of sadness or comparison or wishing things had been different. But I just want to bring some encouraging words today to you, and I wanted to say to all of you who are mamas to maybe biological children, maybe you have adopted children, maybe you don't have children of your own, but you love and serve children in your space, in your circle of influence. But I think it's so cool that you were created and equipped from the beginning to be a blessing to others, and you are complete. You're not lacking anything. You are enough. You're never too much, and you're never not enough. So you are exactly perfectly made and created to be all that you were designed to be. And this morning I had the privilege of speaking at a church, and we were just kind of reflecting on growing up and your ideas of what motherhood would be like. And that was kind of a big ha joke, because what you have pictured in your brain from all the fairy tales and the reality of all the ups and downs of motherhood is certainly two different things. However, it is the greatest privilege and the greatest honor, and it's just really neat to take a minute and reflect back on people who've influenced your life. I'm sure you have some amazing women in your life that have been an influence to you too. But today I just want you to really look at how you see yourself. And I don't know about you, but one of my big things is, for the first half of my life, I was the world-class people pleaser and just trapped in the prison of comparison. And finally I've been set free from that, and it is so just liberating and refreshing to just know that my plan, my life, what God has put in place in my life, my family, where I live, my friends, my contacts, my business, everything is exactly designed for me by Him. And there's nothing that I cannot do. I love the fact that because we're created in His image, it's good. It's just good. And so one of my big things, and if you've listened to any of my podcasts, is that the G stands for gratitude, the R is for resilience, the I is for live an inspired life. The two T's are think tough, and Y is you do you. And that's something that's really new for me, is me doing me, because I always wanted to be somebody else. I always wanted to be like somebody else. I wanted to look like other people. I was never happy with how I looked. I wasn't happy with the bank account. I wasn't happy with all those things, because I just thought I was missing out. I just thought that the day that all those things were passed out, that I missed out on it somehow. But I finally got to the place where my faith is bigger than my fears. And it takes practice. It just like building muscles, and building muscle memory is the same thing. You have to work at it. It's not just going to come easy. So yes, I couldn't believe this morning I added up 9 years of writing gratitude. It's not just something that just happens overnight. So that was the challenge that I gave today, is that I just would love to challenge each of you to truly create a new habit. You can. I've been making my bed since April 13th of 2019. Making my bed. Prior to that time, I did not do it. But that day my son left for the military, and I decided that I'd be a Navy SEAL mom, and I was learning to make my bed. That's one of the first things they teach them. And the purpose of that is so that when you come home at the end of the day, regardless of what went wrong, you did something right. You made your bed. So, sometimes it's the little things in life, the ordinary, the liturgy of the ordinary. That's what my husband was talking about this morning, and just how those little things are the things that can sometimes change the world. And as a mama, as a woman, or that loves other children, maybe if you don't have kids of your own, that's the thing. You never know the impact that you're going to have on somebody else. So I just wanted to just remind you, it's not anything you haven't heard before, but just to remind you that when God started this whole thing, he spoke everything into being the first day. He said it's good. Second day, he did, whatever it was, the oceans or whatever. It was good. The third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, it was all good. But on the sixth day, when he created man in his image, not only did he say it was good, but he said it was very good. And you are very good. You are very, very good. So I just wanted to tell you that today. Thanks for listening, and I promise you that I'm back in the zone now, and I'm grateful for Mother's Day, because it just kind of got me back in the zone. And for the past 2 months, we have been really working on our healing and our health from the accident that we had on March the 1st. So I'll be sharing a lot of the things I've learned through that process. But number one is that God will always do exceedingly more than we could ever dream or imagine. And so I just want to wish you all a day of peace and joy, and just harvest the good, regardless of where you are today, what your thoughts have been today, what you're experiencing right now. I know we just learned of a tragic accident in our community. Right now there's a child that is in great need of healing right now. And so we don't know what's happening today. We don't know any of those things. None of us do. But what we do know is that we can stay close to him, and we can harvest the good regardless. As my mama taught me, you don't have to be thankful for it, but you can be thankful in it. So that's it for today, but thanks so much for joining in, and please share this with your friends. And of course, you can go on there if you're enjoying the podcast, subscribe to it so you always get updates when the new ones come in. And if you feel like give us a rating, that would be awesome too. It just helps us get into more viewers' ears. But again, thank you so much, and it's so good to be back. Thank you, and God bless you all, and just remember, stay gritty. Talk to you soon.